All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, one. Good morning, wall, wherever you are in this beautiful world that we have today. I'd like to say welcome to everyone. If you're watching this, I do these. These are called my secret sessions, and I only announce them in the members area. I try to do at least one a day. Right, I try to do at least one of these secret sessions a day. I just go into the members area, say, hey, I'm going to go live, like 15, 20, 30 minutes. Sometimes I'm like, if it's an emergency, I'm going live now. Right. I kind of took this the weekend easy, just because, we knew that there wasn't going to be much action. Right. So, I mean, I put that up there. We just ranged all weekend. Not a lot happened. We didn't break over where the bulls need to break. We didn't. We're just about to break under where where the bears need to break. If we can close this candle out lower, we've yet to see this. If this candle is going to close out lower here, I don't know. Now this is the 12-hour over here. Here is my larger count. Right, so here's my big count, especially of this wave, where I think we're in a wave 4 down. Now, here's the issue. I think we're in a wave 4 down, and I'm going to go over this very, very simply. I'm going to go over this one or two times probably over the next couple weeks, but I want you all to know. I think we are close to a bounce. Okay? So, if you look at this, this chart is very important here, okay? So these are the last couple times that we have come down in this major bearish dissension. Okay, so you got a big bearish rising wedge or bearish flags, and these continually play out as you go down. Then look, you get a nice bounce. Where I'm still expecting a nice bounce, and all you got to do is you just got to look up here and go, oh, look at that, nice big, oh, let go. There we go, good girl. And right there, nice big green bounce. Nice big green bounce. They happen, right? They do happen. And I believe, right, that we will get a nice big bounce over here somewhere, okay? Now, here's the bad news, okay? Or good news. This is deep. This has still got room to go, right? I still think we have room to go. And I'm going to mark this out, right? So you came over here. I'm going to give this a nice, super, super fatty green candle, right? And we're going to do another one, right? We're going to do another one, right? I mean, I think we're going to get a nice, big, super fat bounce somewhere over here, okay? Now, I don't know how high it's going to go. Fingers crossed we can break 5K, but we will not break back into a higher high, right? We will not break back. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to go like this. We're basically going to red and thicker like this. So this is going to be your wall, right? That's going to be your wall right there, right? You're not going to get past the wall, right? So this is what I truly think you're going to get. Amit's asking if we're going to be doing a bounce off the 200 MA, that they'll go this high. The answer is I do not think so, right? Not in the bounce zone. I personally do not think we're in the bounce zone yet. I still think we're lower. I really think we can get all the way down. Oh my God. Just like I said, you guys, you've seen how low we can get, right? If you want to know how low we can get, I still think you go over where, here we go. This is our weekly, right? You're all the way down here. You're 23.33 now, right? I'm going to scoot this over, right? And I'm going to save this. I mean, honestly, guys, I think we can get all the way down to 23.33. The low range for me is 23.33. Okay, so I really think that the 200 is only going to give us a hiccup, right? I think the 200 is going to give us a hiccup here. I think we're going to plunge all the way down here. Now, we're going to just, listen, nothing is a straight line in any trading at all, right? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. Listen, I just like Peak says, just like KK thinks, nothing is a straight line here, right? Nothing is a straight line here, all right? And we're going to have a lot of bounces. And I do think, look, here it is. Let's go back to my count, right? Where's my count at? Listen, I am expecting a bounce in here. I think we're going to get a bounce in here, right? I still think we have one more wave down before we get a bounce, right? But I think we're going to bounce in here, but we're not ready for our real bounce, okay? I don't think we're ready for that big snappy bounce we're going to get. Everybody's going to FOMO into it. I just don't think I don't think we're ready for that, for Baby Bull Jesus. No, listen, these are all bounces. I mean, this was a nice bounce. This is a beautiful bounce. Look at this. 3,400 to 4,400 as a 1,000-point bounce. That's beautiful. This is great. This is a great time to be in crypto right now. This is a beautiful, beautiful time to be in crypto. There's lots of money to be made. These swings are seriously amazing. This is gorgeous, right? This is a fun time to be in. I'm glad we're back to this. Back up at the 6,000, moving sideways really sucked. It was super dangerous, right? We're making way more money right now. Manny, I don't know. I still think, listen, I think that we can get to Baby Bull Jesus in 1 day. 1 day. That's it. It would take 1 day to get to Baby Bull Jesus, right? Does it mean it's going to happen today? No. Tomorrow? I don't know. It's just, I think we're close. My prediction has always been, kind of between now and the first quarter. I really think that's when it's going to happen. I think we're going to find Baby Bull Jesus between now and then. Now, after that, I think we're going to get that really nice bounce. I think we're going to get a beautiful bounce out of Baby Bull Jesus down here. We're going to get a nice bounce. I do not know how high it will go. Where'd that chart go? Here it is. But I think we will get a beautiful bounce out of here. And then we'll be able to play, then we're going to be able to play this back down a second time, okay? So we're going to have to either this is going to go down and then up, or this is going to go up and then down all the way again. Or, I'm hoping that what we'll do is we'll just come down and maybe test a low one more time, right? Go up here in the 5,000 area and then come down, test a little bit lower, and then maybe come back into the 4Ks, and then we'll see. If we break back down into the 3s, it's going to be ugly, but this will be our chance to really figure if the bear market is over. Yes, Easter Baby Bull Jesus. That's right. That would be our chance. That would be our goal, right? An Easter Baby Bull Jesus. So I do think we're close. I do not, just like Peak says, KK says, hey, we're going to have a bounce. Yeah, listen, here, 1, 2, 3, we're looking for wave 4, and I think we're going to get a wave 4 bounce out of here. And honestly, look at this. This is how high. If this is your impulsive wave down right here, I mean, you can get a nice bounce out of this thing right here. You can get a big bounce out of this. If this is a wave 1, right? This is your wave 1 right here. 1, 2, 3. Your wave 4 can bounce way up here. There's nothing to stop it from bouncing way up there. But if it does that, that's the worst thing that can happen ever. because it just means that we're going to blow out baby bull Jesus deeper into the first quarter, right? We're just going to blow baby Jesus out deeper into the first quarter because we already know 100% that that we are not on the MVT chart at a level to reset. Okay, we're just not, and I do not think we're going up here now. The chances of breaking up and over this wave right here, this wave 4 right here, are going to be very slim. I still think we're headed down. I think we're going to have one capitulation event, or a couple of them. They're not just, well, I mean, we're in a capitulation event for sure, right? But I think we're going to be into a deeper capitulation event, right? And you got to remember, baby bull Jesus is close for us here. Right down in here, right? There's baby bull Jesus right in there. Okay, make it white. I'm gonna put a nice white border around it, and then this is where BBJ is, BBJ. And you can see we're so close, right? We're so close down here, right? Now, here is the other thing I have to say. If we lose this 2000 range right here, okay? If we lose this area right here, okay? If we lose this 2K region, right? This 2K region gets really fugly real quick, right? Like, we do not want to lose this. We need to hold 2K. Okay, we need to hold this 2K region, right? I said it earlier. I said, hey, listen, you guys, we cannot lose this 2K, because this is when you're going to get all the memes and, you know, crypto's dead and blah, 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 right? So I'm going to go down here. So I think BBJ's right in here. And then we're going to put the you cannot lose area, right? And oh my God, I don't want to go that deep, but I really think it's going to be right in here, right? So we're going to make this our wall on the bottom side. Okay. This is our bottom wall. Okay, there's going to be our top wall. Okay, so this is pretty much what you can expect here as we go into this range, okay? All right, so there you go. This is what you have to look forward to. This is our kind of my long-term plan right here, right? Now, once we get up here, I don't know. It just depends on how high we get up. We have to get up into, like, I want to get up into this higher quadrant of this, right? I'd want to get up into the higher quadrant of this right here. Okay, so because let me tell you why. If this is our wave 1 down or whatever wave we're in, okay, if we come all the way down here, I'd like to get a bounce, an A, B, C bounce. Okay, now the question is this going to be an A, B, C, or can we put in an impulse wave? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we can bounce here with an impulse wave, then we know that we'll be out of it, right? We know we'll be out of this. We know we'll be out of this, right? And let me mark that. So let's put this up here. Bring that to the front. So now what we're looking for is structure, right? We're going to be looking for structure, and we're going to be looking for one will be an impulse. Impulse wave. Impulse. And or 2, corrective. So this is the issue. We need to see an impulse wave up to here. All right, we want to see an impulse wave to know that baby bull Jesus is done. If we see a big A, a B, and then this marching C, that's going to suck. What we want to see is a 1, a 2, and then a massive 3. So this first bounce off here, we're okay with this being a little bit on the short side, right? I mean, we'll get a nice W bounce off here would be the best, and then maybe it comes from 24 to 34, retrace a little bit so everybody starts to panic like we're going to dump back down, and then get a nice impulse wave out of there, followed by a wave 4, looking for a wave 5 to break the 6,000 line, right? To get back up over here, the 6,000, 6,400. Okay. And there we go. And let me put this. Okay. So David Yelp says, isn't BBJ supposed to happen the second time we touch that area? So BBJ is going to happen. Let me show you. We already know when BBJ is happening. Ah, shit, I gotta reset all my charts. And where are you? Okay, I'm getting close. There it is. So we already know exactly when Baby Bull Jesus is going to happen, right? Baby Bull Jesus is going to happen right here when we break this, when we break the 51. So once we break 51, at that point, we are going to be looking to place our longs and or our holds. So we're going to go into our holding position. We're going to start accumulating down on this this lower level down here as soon as BBJ gets down on our NVT chart. Listen, our NVT chart, our Mayer multiple chart, they all want to find the bottom, right? Now the Mayer multiple chart needs to go all the way down here, right? It likes to retrace all the way down here. Let me just go back, right? There's the Mayer multiple chart where it bottomed out. You got where Baby Bull Jesus bottomed out. We have our weekly ADX, which I think is right here. Oh, no, that's that. And where's our weekly ADX? It's got to be right here. There it is. Here's our weekly ADX chart once again. Yep, it's breaking through that support line. We do not want this to bounce here at all. We do not want to bounce here. We want this just to keep going. And we're going to get close, right? So we see we're close on the ADX chart. And believe it or not, people, this is actually pretty darn close here. I mean, look at where we were and look at how quickly we came here. So look, this was here. We just fell this entire distance in like, what is this, like 2 weeks or something like that? It's not even that long, right? When we fell out, what day did we fall out on? November 12th, so we fell out on November 12th. It's been almost 1 month, so we're almost a month now to where we fell out. So listen, this is boom, 1 month to fall out. You only have a little ways to go, right? Look at this, it's just a little baby poke right there. We're so close. We just fell 3/4 of the distance to Baby Bull Jesus, 3/4 of the distance. Okay, and we can definitely find that bounce out. Now, look at this. Look at how beautiful this bounce was right here. All the way down there. Oh my God, if I would have had this NVT chart back then, oh my God. Dude, I would have paid for a Lambo in like 1 day, right? I would have paid for a Lambo in like 1 day, right? We would have hit all the way down here. And I would have been accumulating like crazy, and then this thing would have bounced up here, and I just would have made an absolute killing right there. I mean, it would have bounced up, 4,000 points, and I would not have had the balls to hold on to 4,000 points worth of profit. I would not have been able. Yeah, I would not have. I could steal his Ferrari. He's got a Ferrari. He doesn't have a Lambo. He's too classy for that shit, right? Freaking guy. He's killing me. Yep. So, listen, we know exactly where we're going. We know where we're headed. We know what the plan is, right? This is why, look, this is not that far to go, right? And And it's funny because we fell all this distance, and this is just a little bitty bit more to go. We're so close, right? It's just a little bit more. And then you go over to the MBT chart, and it's honestly, this is just a little bit more. Comparative to how far we just fell, it's so close. Now, I still think we're going to get one. We're just going to have one ugly sell day. I don't know. I just don't know when it's going to be. I just hope this doesn't freaking drag out. So we're going to basically go, we're just going to be in our count, like KK's saying, you know, blah, blah, blah. All right, we're here. Now we're going to bounce. This is going to be the end of our wave 5 down here, somewhere in here. And now we're going to bounce. And then we got to wait. And then now we're going to go down to Baby Bull Jesus. And then that's where it's going to happen, So, yeah. All right, so I mean that's pretty much all I have today. Let's go over some of the micro stuff. Actually, let's go over where we're at trending today right now. I still see this as a 1-2 right there, and I see we're in a wave 3. Look at this is playing out pretty nice. Now, you're not done right here. You still got to close this candle out. You could have gone up to all the way up to 382. We didn't quite get there. Nothing is for certain here. I still want to close below this wave 1 right here. So if this was my wave 1, right, let me get rid of this squiggle right here. If this were my wave 1, which is right here, we're just about to take that wave 1 out on a close. We're close to the end of the daily here. So I would just like to hold this area sub 3,400. If we can hold this sub 3,400 for the rest of the day, then we're still going to come down and we will complete out this wave 4, right? So I'm looking to complete out this wave 4. Now, if we come down here and we park in the vicinity of 3,200 and get some kind of a double bounce out of here, I mean, that's what it'll be. Other than that, you still have this. This can still pull back up over this next not long time. I mean, I don't know how long ago. Go one, or actually it'd be an ABC. A, B, and then you're looking for your wave C, and your wave C do something freaking retarded like run up to 3,700 or something like that. But right now I still am looking for this to be more on the bearish side still and follow this down. Now, we're in the wave 4, so this kind of looks like this could be a wave 1, 2, looking for 3, 4, 5. We're going to see how this plays out, though. But listen, the sooner we get down here, the sooner we get bounced out of here, right? All right, and what else do we got? So yeah, this is pretty much the play of the day. Let's take this down to a 4-hour. So rip this all the way down into a 4-hour, see how well we can get a count out of here. Oh, look at that. So that's pretty brilliant. This actually needs to go down like a 2-hour to count this wave out. This wave is very difficult to count right here, right? This is a super tough wave to count right here. And I said you can go all the way up here, right? If this is an internal wave 3, you can actually pull this baby all the way up to 3,800 right there before it traces down. Okay, you just cannot break. You can't break over 3,840. You break over 3,840 and you violate that. You can't make this. This can't be then it actually would turn into some kind of a XYZ wave or WXY or whatever the hell. It would turn into some other funky wave. I don't. Oh, no way. Do I think we can still go high 4K? No. Yeah, do I think I can go to 4? I still think we can. It's still possible. I mean, there's nothing that says, listen, we got to close this baby out right here. This thing's got to close out. You got 8 minutes left in this. See if we can even violate this. Look at this funky candle here, right? This tried to pull off another wave because if you kind of look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, tried to get saved for wave 5 right there, and just kind of ended up being like a truncated 5 maybe, right? Wave 1, 2, 3, because that's not really a 3, 4. You know, you look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be your kind of what you're looking for here, right? This still hasn't finished playing itself out. Now, you are in this channel, right? You're in this, you basically did a falling, this is a falling wedge right here, a brutal falling wedge. It tried to pull itself out of it, and it's not having there's no love. Do you have a prediction for BTC 2019, Manny asks. Yeah, I kind of do. I kind of think that over for 2019, right? I think until we get the ETFs, I think the ETFs will come. We do have an issue now with market cap. So we've got to hold our market cap. I think it's, what is it, 100 billion or something like that. We got to hold our market cap over that. So that's going to be an important thing going into 2019. As long as we can hold our market cap, we're going to be okay. Now, if we drop below 2K, it's going to suck. It's going to be a long sideways year of 2019. It's just going to be a long sideways year. I still think 1 to 2 years we hit 10K. I think we go all the way back up to 10, retrace down, go up to 13, retrace down again, and then we'll have to see where we go from there. So we clearly can see on our long-term chart. I can show you that really quick. So we have this. I'll do it on this chart. Okay. So this chart shows you. This chart is called the Gauss trendline chart, right? And the Gauss trendline chart shows you how price action likes to work. And let me move this off here. Right? So this will show you how the price action likes to work. Let me pull that off, right? Volume off. Okay, so this is your Gaussian trend line. Your Gaussian trend line likes to show you dynamic price action from top to bottom, right? And what this is, it's a predictive wave pattern that basically predicts where the price action will move, okay? And it likes to hold. Now, it can be broken out of, right, both top and bottom, and that's our concern here. We do not want to break out the bottom of this. I use this on the weekly, right? This is you only use L3, which is low 3 on the weekly, right? Use H3 only on the weekly. That's your high. This is your low. Everything in here in the middle. Blue is your mean or your middle. Your purples are your L1 and H1. L1, L2, and H2 are the pinks. And what happens is the price action always likes to go back to the center. So it's always attracted like a magnet back to the center. So it's attracted to the polar opposites, and then it finds its way back to the center every single time. So with that being said, you can see if you would have used just the Gaussian trend line, you would have been able to done a predictive pattern of BTC. Touch the top, touch the bottom, touch the top. We're now going to touch the bottom, right? Now, you can break out of the bottom of this thing. You can break out of the bottom of this thing. There's nothing that says you can't, and that's fine as long as we break out and pull back in with a V pattern. Every time it breaks out, pulls back in with a V. Break out, pull back in with a V. Break out, pull back in with a V. Touch it, pulled back with a V. Tried to break out, broke in with a V. So now that's what we're looking for. So we are looking for this V bottom here to touch. Even if this breaks out, that's fine. I'm fine with this breaking out here, right? You're at 2300. 2300 is our low. If you come down here, you wick out of this thing, 1900 and change, and it doesn't even have a chance to stay there. It's just like boom, boom, in and out. Right? You can get in and out of this baby super quick with a V bottom. That's what we're looking for, right? And this is so. With that being said, look at where the top line is: $61,000, 61,000 buckaroonies, right? 61,000 buckaroonies. Now, even if this baby rolls over, and this thing takes literally a year to play out, right? We're 2000 here, right? Going to go all the way through 2019 into 2020, right? Even if this thing rolls lower, this top side is still going to only roll so much lower, right? And you can come down, let's say you break down to the 40,000 range. Let's say it comes all the way down here to 25, 30,000 range, right? If you get all the way down here to 25, 30,000, and then we get an up curve, right? You'll get an up curve here. That's what I'll be looking for. I'll be looking for this line to be curving like this, right? Down and then up. And as long as we can get back inside of this line, everything is going to be okay. Everything will be okay. If we get underneath and close below this line and start to drop lower, it's going to get real fucking ugly, right? It's going to get real ugly. And what that'll do is that'll give us a prolonged, now it'll turn this into resistance. And then it'll give us a prolonged recovery out of the bottom, right? So this is, we don't want to get and close under this thing for too long, because it'll just drag us out. Now down to this, bounce out, we're going to be golden. All right, very simple. Very simple. So now you can see as this curves over, then what we'll be looking, we'll bounce out of this, and then we'll be chugging along, messing around down here, having a good old time, and then I will expect us to move up. Now, why do I think we're going to have a tough time at 10K? Is because look where the top mean line is, right? This top line is going to be curving around right here as we go back up. It'll curve itself back up, and all of this will turn into resistance above us. All these mean lines, right? Because that's what they do. Look what happened last time. Bang, bang, bang. These turned into support. So all these turned into support. Look at this, turned into resistance. Bang, bang, right? Finally broke through. Oh, yes, broke down, acted as support, broke back up, right? Came down, acted as support. So now what's going to happen is the same thing that happened right here where this acted as support. These are going to act as resistance now, right? And I expect these to act as resistance on our first bounce out. So you'll come up here, 5,700 range is where we could look. This will have rolled over. Hopefully this will start to roll over. Well, it is rolling over. It'll continue to roll over, and then we'll come back up. We'll test this. And then if we can start to break out over it, that's when the good times happen, or break into it. Once we break into this area, these all these trend lines, then we're golden. I mean, it's better to be stuck in these trend lines than outside, above them, or below them. All right. Well, for us, we want to be above. We want to be in them or above them to know that we've completed the entire cycle of the bear market. Bear market. Bear market still. Bull market. Broke through the trend lines. Bear market. Bear market still. Right? Until we come back up here and retrace through these, we're still in our bear market, and we can do the same thing here. Come over, move sideways, hit, but this is exactly what we'll do. Hit, retrace, and then up. Yeah. Yeah, the 4 hours is not looking good. We just did close lower. We just closed lower than everything else. So that's actually, listen, guys, we don't want to go up. We want to go down. All right? We do not want to go up. Everybody wants to go up. We don't want to go up. Right? Up is bad. Up is bad. Up is really, really bad. We don't want to go up. Let's get this over with, man. Let's finish this bear market out as quickly as possible, right? And that's what we all should be hoping for. Like the bulls who are saying, go up, go up, go up. They're freaking morons. They should be saying, go down, go down, go down. If you want to be bullish on crypto, if you want to be bullish on any project that you have, We need to end the bear market. We need to get rid of a lot. There's a lot of bags we have. There's a lot of issues we have going forward, right? We have to get rid of these shit tokens. The idea is, here's our biggest issue, okay? One of our biggest challenges, and let's go over here and let's see if we can pull up a nice big fat chart. Here we go. So here's one of our biggest issues that we have to face right now in crypto today. Right now, one of the issues that we have 55% of the money, the liquidity. All right, well, I'll just call it money. Is in BTC, right? Right. So that's that. So we have 55% of the money is in BTC, right? The other, right? The other. What is that? 45%, right? Jesus Christ. 45% is actually no. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do probably about 25% to 35% is in majors, right? Is in majors. So that's Ethereum, that's LTC, right? Ethereum, whatever, yeah, BCH, whatever, whichever one it is, you know what I'm saying? BCHs, these are my bitches. It's in those, right? And then the balance, right? Whatever's left over, and we can call that, 25%-ish, right? Right, 25%-ish is in just shit projects, right? Is in just really shit projects. So we're gonna say this and plus good projects, right? Because I don't want to say that everything is in a major and nothing is in other good projects, because I do believe that there's a bunch of money in some good projects out there. It's just not where it needs to be. Right, so right now, what needs to happen is, stable coins. Yeah, exactly. A lot of that, and we're so whatever's in a stable coin doesn't count, right? If it's in a stable coin, right now, that's basically sideline money. That equals sideline money, which is good. We want a lot of this, right? We want a ton of this. We want a ton of this sideline money right now. Okay. So for us, we want as much money sitting on the sidelines as possible that can get back in as quickly as possible to create that big punch event that we need, that liquidity event that we need to get in and out of this. So as we fall down, though, right, what we're going to see is, and this is kind of where we need to get to. We need to get, I'm telling you, BTC needs to equal 60% plus, right? We need BTC to get to 60% plus, and I think that'll happen. I think what'll happen is we'll get this last push down here to BBJ, and like a lot of these coins, even the majors and or the shit coins, right, will just give me the sucking sound, right? The sucking sound as people are just exiting. They're just exiting out of their, weird little projects that really don't have anywhere to go, that are floundering and dying. And you're just going to hear a sucking sound of money coming out of those projects, and they're going to be going into the stable coins or fiat. And then as soon as we hit a bottom, they'll come out of that, and everybody knows. Everybody knows. Yeah, I get, but I'm not counting peak. I'm not counting market cap. I don't care about market cap. What I care about is right now BTC is 55%. I want this to go to 60%, irregardless of where the stable coins are. I want BTC dominance to get plus 60. So I want BTC dominance plus 60, irregardless of how much is in Tether or any of the stable coins. Then the other thing I want to see happen is I want to see that liquidity event occur down here. So what's going to happen is we're going to hit down here, and let me tell you what, you guys want to see what a short squeeze is? A short squeeze will happen right here. This will be a short squeeze shitstorm, right? If the shorts don't just dump hard, right? This is what's going to happen. If the shorts don't dump hard, this will be the most insane short squeeze you'll ever have seen. Because we'll drop all the way down here and we can widen this up a little bit. I don't want to have that too narrow because I still think it'd be a little higher, right? Because a lot of people will be like, they're going to start shorting, and then they're just going to get absolutely wrecked, right? You're going to get absolutely wrecked. If you go down here, I spelled squeeze wrong, and there we go. Right? So this is where you will see a huge shitstorm, right? If we make it down here and the shorts are too high, I expect to see a massive short squeeze down in this range, right? I expect to see a massive short squeeze. And this is when we'll know if this is true. Now, once again, if we break 2K, and I mean break it good, I mean close below it, like get real freaking ugly, it's going to change the whole game. It's going to change a lot of the dynamics. I would say this would be this for me is good enough for market capitulation, because I feel we would have a very large, I feel we would clean out a lot. You're going to have a huge, just a ton of projects are just going to be going just down. I mean, you're going to see a lot of the shit coins that are out there. They're just going to be so low. They're going to be Satoshi coins, right? To drop lower than this would be absolute market capitulation on a global scale to include BTC, right? To include BTC. So for BTC to capitulate, I mean, we're already going from 20K down to 2K region here, right? Yeah, that is some hardcore capitulation, guys. That's some hardcore capitulation. I don't want to drop any further than that. You know, once we start dropping, we hear about Tyler and his hyperwave and dropping down to the 1K region. And listen, is it possible? Yes, it is. Okay. Is it possible? 100%. Do we talk about it in our private chats? Yes, we do, right? Can we chart it out to go there? Yes, we can, okay? As a hopeful, though, for 2019, I don't want to go there. Going down to sub 2K area, going down into that $1,000 mark, really would drag us into a prolonged bear market, right? We would go into a bear market that would literally range from $1,000 to $3,000 for a year, right? It would range from $1,000 to $3,000 for a year. Then if we had the market cap at that point, if we had the market cap to get an ETF at that point, that would be the one, literally it would go from, we'd literally have a $3,000 day. We'd literally have a $3,000 day. I'm just letting you know. We would have a $3,000 day if we were at 2,500, 3K, 3,500, and the ETFs got announced. We would have a $3,000 run up, and it would be absolutely insane. Now, let me tell you what. Let me warn you of one more thing. Why you want to be in BTC when BTC finds baby bull Jesus. Okay, and this is probably the most important thing that you need to know. When BTC runs hard, right? Alts do not follow, right? When BTC runs hard, alts do not follow, okay? They don't. So this is all you have to remember. So this will help this market cap That's what's really going to drive this market cap because, right, when we get to the bottom, right, whoa, all right, the smart traders know BTC runs alone, right? The smart traders will know that on a big bounce, that BTC will run by itself. You know, and right now, a lot of us that, yeah, we got the halving coming on, right? You got the halving coming. It's in 2020, so we got a bunch of good things. But the big percentage run will be on BTC. I don't know how many of you, and if you ever have a chance, I want you to go back to February. I want you to go back right here, right? All you got to do is just go back right here to February of 2018, right? Go back here to February 2018, right? And we can do a compare. Let's do Ethereum, ETH, USD. We don't want Kraken, I suppose. Suppose Kraken's fine. All right. So here is, and we'll switch this candle pattern up. Do I have to have this style? We don't want bars. Let's do a line. Okay. So take a look here. So here's as Ethereum crashed, right? So here was Ethereum crash. It's probably a bad one to do. But look at how high BTC jumped comparatively to Ethereum, right? Look at how high that was. And let's do another one, right? Let's do another compare. We're going to do LTC. All right, we're going to do LTC USD. And we'll do this one. We'll do it line. And we'll do it a different color. LTC, we'll do yellow. Right? There's LTC. See, you got a much larger, you got a beautiful bounce on Bitcoin. You know, this is a pretty solid bounce. This is a really good bounce on Ethereum too. But you've got a beautiful bounce on Bitcoin. And then let's pull up another one. What's another? Should we do Tron? We'll do Tron, indicator. We'll do a compare. TRX, USD. Yeah. Where is TRX USD? There. Phoenix. And we'll go to line. And we'll make it green. Okay. See, look at Tron. Tron did not recover well at all. Right? There's Tron. Tron's the green line. So when Tron came up here, look, Tron did a shitty job of recovering. ETH did a shitty job of recovering. Litecoin did a good job, right? But if you were playing any of these majors, you were the safest in Bitcoin on this bounce right here. I forgot what happened to Tron here. I think this is their mainnet launch or whatever it was. So, but you want to be playing to be safe on these mega bounces. You always are better off playing these, you're better off playing Bitcoin on these bounces, right? And I'm just going to get all that off there. All right. Will I do an update on, yeah, let me do an update on Tron real quick. I do have my Tron chart. It's right here. Yeah, so this is, so I am literally going to get probably stomped out of this trade and profit here pretty soon. Yeah, there goes fucking TRX killing me. So I moved my stop loss down into profit, and I'm just above this wick right here. I'm right at about 400. So we're gonna see. This looks like a wave 5 to me, really. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks like a wave 5 that's finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still hoping this comes back down. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, I just think the market is soft. This you're below the trend line right here, right? Now you're trying to retrace on, right now. Look at these crazy wicks over here on Tron on 12 hour. Bearish, 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 all bearish. I'm still expecting Tron to fall out of the goddamn sky. It's killing me. Yeah, you guys should be, and you can always take profit right here if you feel, and then just reload it once it starts to fall hard, because I feel that Tron is going to come all the way down here to 350. I still think Tron is going to end up down at 350 down here. I was looking for a little bit of a retrace down to here was my goal. So this is where I was hoping that Tron would come down to. And let's see what we have there. That was my Tron target. So basically I wanted to come back into this confluence zone. You get a little bit higher right here. So you see this area right in here, right? There's a lot of confluence that runs along right there. I still wanted to come down, plop into this area, and this is where I was going to take my profits at, or some of them, or I was just going to move my stop loss down to right above this area. But, dude, Tron just kind of doing its own damn thing now. It's killing me. Tron's killing me right now. Come on, just fall out. And I'll put that in the chat. This is my target. My trade target. So that's my trade target right in there. All right. I think that's it, everyone. I want to say thank you all so much. And I think that's it. I think, listen, just be careful. Now, we still, all right, so we did close below, what is this possible wave 1 right here? And I would have to break this thing down into the 2 hour. Let's go down into 2 hour chart. All right, yep, there's wave 1. 2, 3, yeah, so this looks like a break of wave 3 right there, of wave 1, right? 1, so if this is an A, this is our A, this would be our B, and this would be our 1, 2, 3. This would violate wave 1 right here, right? That would violate wave 1, closing this low. So let's just be very careful in here, right? Now, if this was our A, B, and this, no, I can't count that out. Oh, if this was our A, that would be crazy. If this was A, this was B, and now we're looking for C. Oh, Jesus, C would be, C would be all the way up here, right? It might even go farther. All right, so that's all I got. That's all I think. I just, if you're going to get a bounce, you're going to get a bounce right now. You're going to literally look for a bounce right in here. See this little area right here? Either you're going to get a bounce in here, right? If you don't bounce here, you're fucked. BTC has to bounce here. This is the support. Right? So this is the last, basically this is the last support right there. You're in it. You're in this little support. You fall below here and there's just nothing right there, right? Right? No, bounce. Right, let me get up here. Right? So there you go. If this is going to bounce, this is where it's got to freaking bounce. Otherwise, it's done. You break through here and this is going to get dragged all the way down. You're gonna look for it. Now remember, it's gonna squiggle down. It's not just gonna go straight, people, right? It's not just gonna go straight down. it's just going to kind of, bounce around and bounce around and bounce around to get all the way down here. But I still think my lower target is down. Even if we stop at 30, that 200 MA, just keep your eye on the 200 MA. I still think we are going to hit the 200 MA. And let me pull this thing over. I haven't used this one. I've seen other people use it. Let me go find this damn thing. Where's it at? Aha! Here it is. It's like that. Yep. Listen, peak. There's nothing that says this can't go back up there like that. Nothing at all. This is, we're just on our last support. So going up, still possible. Still possible. You just got to slide everything over. Right? And that's it. That's what I think. I don't think, oof, geez, I could think up. I don't think there's anything else that we can look for right now that would change anything. Yeah, I really think that this is it. This is, now a big bounce out of here, and you're just gonna look for something up here. Just can't break that. Right? But no matter what, I still think we're going to come down here and we're going to touch. So we'll make this a little redder. Right? I still think just can't break over that. That's it. Yep. All right. Yeah, I'm so horrible at Elliott. I use it as structure. Because the wave patterns still play out. Right? I totally suck at Elliott. I do. I suck at Elliott really bad. But I still see this as structure. Right? Use it as a pattern. Okay, so if you want to draw this as a pattern, you're going to go like this. Right? You probably would have gone like this. This probably would have been your pattern right there. Right? And or you would have had this. This would have been your pattern. Right? Right? A, B, C, fail. Right? That would have been that. Now you want to open this up wider. I mean, now you're having a little bit harder time because you have to predict where this is. So you're going to predict this out as a channel. Right? So you're going to go just like this in a channel. Right? A, B, C, D, E, fail. Right? So now you won't even make it there. You'll make it there. Right? So you go just like this. So if this is your channel, your A, B, C, D, E, then you're going to go just like this. Right? A, B, C, bounce, E, failure wave. And failure wave can happen anywhere in here. And if this is a flag pattern you just made, then your flag is going to start from here to there. Let me get rid of this stuff. Right, and if this is your flag pattern is going to run from here to here. And probably a little bit deeper. Right about there. So there'll be your flag. That looks more like a flag pattern right there. Right, and there you go. Now you start to break this down here, and your flag pattern just goes away. I mean, you just, yeah, at one point you get rid of it. You violate a flag pattern. I mean, you could turn it into a megaphone, but then you're getting desperate, right? I mean, then you got to go here to there, and that turns it into a megaphone. And then now you're getting desperate right there, because now you are like a hardcore A, B, C, D, E looking for a failure wave, because you violated you really just came down here, bounced up this trend line. This trend line would be weak, so this trend line would then just basically be wiped out. But right now you're just going to be looking for this. You're going to be praying for that. Right? If you're in a long, you're praying for this, right? Actually, if you're in a long, I don't know if you're in a long, if you're in a hold right now, you're like, I mean, we all know baby bull Jesus. If you're trading, if you're just day trading, you're fine. Listen, even if you buy now and you're stuck in a position right now, if you're stuck in a recent position in a long, I think you're going to be okay as long as you don't get liquidated going lower. Like if you bought 1-to-1 and you're holding some 1-to-1 BTC, I still think we're getting a mega bounce out of the baby bull Jesus area down in that 2K area, and you're going to be fine because it's going to bounce back up. Hopefully 5K, 57 tops. But if you're like stuck in a 6,000, 6,400 and you bought because some Twitter bulltard told you to buy at 6,400, that was the bottom, you're fucked. You're fucked. That's all I got to say. You're fucked for like a good, just put it away and just, a long time. Yeah, Bob says, Vamp, how long or when can we say is confirmed that 3,400 support is broken and therefore we are going to 2950? Bob, it's this easy. Listen, people, we are going to go deeper, right? The NVT chart says we're going to go deeper, okay? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, right? If the NVT chart says we are not at the bottom, but we're close, right? We're close. We're literally 1,000 points off of the bottom, I think. 1,000 points. Fingers crossed, please. I think we're at 1,000 points. Now with a wick out, we can be 1,600 points deeper, right? Zane, we are going to know exactly when we get to Baby Bull Jesus, and we will be on 24 hours a day during that time. I swear to you guys, I will be here when the NVT chart breaks. When this NVT chart breaks sub 51, I literally will be on here with you guys 24/7, 7 days a week. I will be on here finding the bottom of Baby Bull Jesus with you, okay? When we get way down into here, when our ADX chart on our when our ADX chart over here gets down, look at how close we are. We're so close on this ADX chart, right? Right, we're so close on this ADX chart to finding Baby Bull Jesus right here. Listen, we're down there. We're getting closer. Okay. Oh my God, my wife is gonna be so pissed. She's gonna be so pissed. Yes, I know. She'll be on fire. Right, my wife will. Oh, she'll be on fire. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I am going to leave this line. I'm just going to kind of scoot this line down because we never really pierced that line. All right, we're going to leave the bull break line right there. Now, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to reduce this, make this real small. It's going to be hard to read. I know, but I'm going to just make it real small right in there. So from here, this does look like we violated wave 1. So this could be a 1, 2. That's a really weird 3, 4 right there. I'm still going to leave this up here. Let's slide this stuff over there. Trying to think of how I'm going to adjust this chart out. Give me a second, guys. How am I going to adjust this chart out? Still think we're going there. How am I going to figure? How many? Let me see. Let me think about this because I want to see because we're in a bounce area right here of support. Right, we're in this bounce right here. We're in this historical price action bounce area. So I'm going to get caught with my pants down on a bounce here because this does look like an E wave, right? It looks like a D. I should take that back. Looks like a D wave. Let me go like this. Go like that. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. Looks like a possible flag now. And that will play itself like an A, B, C, D, E. Hey, Blitz. All right, give me 1 second, buddy. That would be an A, B, C, D, E. Something like that. All right, remember this stupid E can go a little higher too. This E can get up there. It just can't violate that. All right, let's see what Blitz has. Blitz has a nice big fat wedge. Very nice. Yep, that looks good, Blitz. Yep. Yeah, that's this line right here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a flag. Yeah. All right. Yep, and it's definitely flagging on us. All right, I think that's it. I think we're good. I think we have a good... Oh, TRX is killing me. I'm going to get stomped out of my TRX trade. What do we got? I think 200 is no more. Oh, is it moving? The 200 MA is moving. Let me go find it. I go find the 200 MA. 3181. Good job. 3181. There we go. Roland says, if alts don't follow BTC, when is the best time to get into alts for the run? Remember, alts run when BTC is stabilized. Alts like to run when BTC, like right now, BTC is stabilized, right? So BTC is kind of moving sideways this whole weekend. Let's see if we had any pops at all. Let's see here. Yeah, look, so we had a sideways movement. So look, XLM had a little pop. XRM, Monero just dying. Monero's just dying. XRP, blah. SV on this wedge right here. So I got SV just holding onto the wedge right there. Right, SV went into another weird wave pattern. So SV is about to fall out of the sky again. Right, so there's SV just wedged up again. Now, if you see SV give way here, if SV gives out and it just takes another dump right here, then you're going to see now, I wonder if I can do it bigger. A, B, no, I can't. I would be watching SV. If SV falls out here again, I would watch for another big selling capitulation on BTC. It's going to come from, Greg Wright dumping on people. Right. Up. Still expecting up. I just wasn't high enough. We got a higher up and then a down. So I kind of expected this up and down. Look, almost like a head and shoulders kind of a pattern. Shoulder, head, shoulder. It looks like it's falling. So I expected a head and shoulders kind of a play out. Looks good. Neo, up and then back down. There's my arrow. I expected it to make it a little higher right there. I expected that to go up a little higher. Didn't quite make it up that high. Started to retrace down. I did look at this as an ABCDE. This is my Litecoin. I said this looks just like an ABCDE right here. This should be an ABCDE, not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, let's fix that. A, B, C, D, E, and it could go all the way up to there, right? I had it right there, but I mean, it could go. This could get one more little bounce, get up to there. And then this is a failure wave here. Down like that, right? Broke through the wedge right there. Let me take a look at Litecoin. Oh, is that Litecoin? Yeah, it's Litecoin. All right, and what else we got? EOS did pretty well. Yeah, EOS did nice little bounce on EOS. Okay, EOS did horrible. This is the worst thing that could have ever happened to EOS. So EOS was on a bleeding 9. It just flipped to a green 1. Okay, so it flipped to a green 1. The worst thing to ever happen to EOS is flipping to a green 1. Okay. EOS, very, very bad. Flipped to a daily green 1. Right? If it holds that daily green 1, it's going to restart a whole red count all the way down to the bottom. No, but I like I'm shorting BTC right now. I'm actually shorting BTC. But yeah, Litecoin looks really good to short. Also, it's looking good. You're gonna wait for a confirmation though from BTC. So I'm just waiting for a confirmation from BTC. Oh shit. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Ah, shit. Ah, you didn't flip, you bitch. B. All right, so BTC is on an imperfected red 9 right here. Let's see what the 12. No, I don't want to go there. Daily. Ah, flip this 12-hour, flip the 4-hour, flip the 6-hour. They all flip, but the daily. All right, 2-day. That's about to close out in a big freaking Darth Maul candle. If you combine those two, the 3-day. Ooh, bullish candle on the 3-day. Still no long call by the scalper on the 3-day. Yep, nope. And that there's a bullish candle, folks. I think that thing closes out today. I was hoping we would flip that. Hey, Sam. Yeah, let me see this right here. I want to see this. Give me a second, guys. I want to see. Oh, I'm just going to go for a little while longer than I'm going to. I can't tell if it's a pin bar or an inverted hammer. Can't tell if that's a pin bar or an inverted hammer. Yeah, it's not going to be a, well, we're going to have to see how it closes out here. What do we got? We got 3 hours left. See how this thing closes out. Yeah, it's looks like we just got a little baby bounce off that. Yeah, Gravestone Doji in a bearish downtrend is very bad. Yeah, that one day is brutal. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I know we can get January 25th bleeding 3-day candle at the end of the capitulation. Ah. Yeah, but if it closes out like this, so if it continues like this, my issue is if this closes out, this is actually bearish. This would be a bearish close. If it falls out again, it would be bullish because we would go into a bleeding 9 pattern knowing that it's going to bounce. You understand? So it's bearish the way it closes out now. If it falls deeper, it would be turned bullish because we know, right? So this is bearish now. And is a bleeding 9. Then it becomes bullish. Got it. I like it. Okay. Got it? So you guys get that? You understand that? So the way it sits right now, it's a bearish candle, right? But if this candle actually go ahead and it takes a turd on us, right? If this thing takes a turd down, it'll turn into a bleeding 9. As it goes into a bleeding 9, that actually will trigger this then to be bullish, right? This would then become bullish, right? Because we would be looking for, right? This would become bullish because we know now we'll be looking for the bounce, right? Especially on a higher time frame like this, right? So we'd be looking for a bounce. Now if it stays up here, it's just bearish. But now this is a perfected. So right now, no, damn it. The red 9 was a perfected red 9, and that equals bullish. This candle closing after the red 9 makes this bearish. See, we want this thing to go down one more time, and it doesn't even have to go down that far. It just has to go down a little bit, bounce off our, we want this to bounce off of one of the MAs. We want this to bounce off one of the off the, we want just to bounce off the 200 weekly or the 50 monthly. So that's our goal. We want this to come down here, bounce off the 50 or the 200. That would be our goal. Please hit the 200, the W200 for the M50MA. Okay. Got that. Oh, sorry. I wanted to go back to this. Our weekly is still a 5. There's our weekly 200 MA. Oh, this is freaking Coinbase too. Damn it. Oh, shit. See, Coinbase sucks. Oh, you suck, Coinbase. Oh, fuck, Coinbase. Doesn't have enough fucking history. Unbelievable. Everything else looks fine. Just want to go back to this 9, this bleeding, this 9 right here. All right, imperfected 9. Oh, come on. All right. I think we're in a wedge right here. I think we're in this flag. I think we're in this flag pattern. I think we're in a flag. Yeah. And now we just have to see how we break out of this thing. Right? That's it. All right, looks like an A, B, C, D, E flag pattern. That's it. Yeah, it's like in this. This is what A, B, C, D, E. It looks like it's in this A, B, C, D, E pattern. Right here, channeled into this. It still looks like we're in a downward channel in a tighter timeline. Right, if you really zoom into this, probably the hour, this looks like a descending wedge, falling wedge. But that looks like a bigger A, B, C, D, E to me. I'd look for this to come retrace a little bit farther, then dump out. You know, maybe even come back to the trend line right here. Look at this trend line's holding up pretty well. Right, tapped, broke out a little bit over it, right? But tapped, still down. There's that tick up there. This channel's still holding, this downward wedge is still holding pretty good. If you fall out of this wedge, then it's a simple run down to your MAs. There's your 200 MA, this your 50 MA. I still would like to see a bounce. This is where I'd like to see my bounce off my 50 MA here. Yep, with a fall to 2800, yeah. So we're just going to have to see how this plays out in the next couple hours. I mean, guys, if you look at this, all you're saying is these are just bots. These are just bots trading. That's all that's going on right now. These are a bunch of bots. No one's actually doing anything. No one's actually, like, there's no real dumping going on. There's no real buying going on. These are just bots playing the bot game. And it's all it is. Just don't get wrecked in the bots. Yeah, the volume is just atrocious. Look, you went up on, this is daily. You went up, your volume crashed, up, your volume crashed. You expected a retrace here. All right, 3-day, let's go take a look at the 3-day. Now this is, look at the bearish volume just climbing right there. This is good bearish volume, bearish price action. Now, just depends, if this thing starts to flip right here, this is just going to continue bearish. We'll start draining just dumping down. Good bearish action, very bullish candle. Now you're putting in this big Darth Maul candle. If you'd combine those on the 2-day, that's it. I mean, I honestly think that, I'm still targeting, and then this is how we're going to close this out. Ooh, excuse me, I'm in the hiccups. We're going to close this candle out pretty crazy right here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 3, 7 says, is this count right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. That's possible. Yep, that looks pretty good. Yep, good looking count. Yeah, we just have to, we're not going to have this confirmed here. We just need one more. Yeah, kick your bot. That's right. There's no order book compared to the bot's orders. Yeah, that I agree with that. Ramsey's 100% correct. This is 10% of real orders. Yeah, that's all the bots are doing. The bots are just playing the bot game. You can't get mad at them, we'll see how much longer people let them get traded on there. Oh. All right, guys, I am going to go take a break. It is 1 o'clock. I got some things to do. Okay, we all kind of have our plan now. We kind of got a plan, I think. I think everybody's should be well aware of what the plan is. At least my plan is, I think we're in an A, B, C, D, E right here. If we go up, now you break out the lower side of this A, B, C, D, E, and shit'll get real quick, okay? So shit'll get real quick. I don't know why I don't have that higher. It should be right there in that wedge. All right, thank you guys all so much. I really appreciate you all being here. You know, they gotta love these secret. Jesus Christ, 212 people watching on a secret session. Thank you all so much. Listen, just be safe out there right now. That's all I'm gonna say. It's the bots playing around. Let the bots do their thing. Don't screw with them. Don't try to counter trade the bots, right? Unless you're scalping. Yeah. So unless you're scalping, please be safe. And I'll check you. Yeah. Use your charting condoms. That's right. No, this is where I'm gonna do secret sessions right now for everybody. While we're getting this close to the bottom, I'm telling everyone. I still think. Listen, while we're this close into the danger zone, okay, I'm gonna try to be on as much as I can for everyone. All right. Because I don't want to see anybody lose their money. I know there's a lot of bullish people out there. They're telling you to go long right now. They're telling you this is accumulation. They're telling you this is where the bounce is. And I am just here to keep you safe. I want all you guys. And this is why this is free. If you're logged in right now and you're watching this for free, God bless you, man. But I only give warnings for the secret sessions on the members area. All right, but I want you guys to know that, you know, this is a very dangerous time, and you know, I hate watching these. I saw a bunch of posts today about people saying, "Oh my God, it's going to 6,000." I swear to God, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, people. All right, let's at least, you know, let's get over 4 before we call 6. Let's get over 3,800 before we call 6. You can come check us out, Claudio. We're at www.until1mil.com. We've got a bunch of members areas. I would like to say yes. All I ever ask of you guys is please help me to help everybody out there. This was completely free. You guys don't even have to pay for anything. Get out there, hit the share button. 5,400 subscribers. Listen, I was watching a YouTube video the other day of some guy who's been around a lot longer than me. Guy had 70,000 subs, 20,000 views on his video, and his TA was the fucking worst. I went back to his videos. I'm like, oh my God, this poor guy. And his poor people following him. Listen, I love each and every one of you guys. Be safe out there. Let's have a good day trading. And I'll catch you guys all for the end of the day later. Peace.